guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite makeup brushes.
Hey guys, while editing back this video, I do want to point out I am totally aware that the lighting in the beginning of this video sucks, so please don't mind the very beginning of this video. Thank you so much.
Or makeup application tools. It's going to be a really short video. I'm planning on having a makeup tips series for the full face, like how to blend eyeshadows and all that stuff. So I thought it would be a useful tool to know all of the makeup brushes that I love so that I can redirect you to this video whenever I am doing my series. If you guys want to know what my favorite makeup brushes are, then just keep on watching. Let's go ahead and start with eye brushes. Now, I am an eyeshadow fanatic. I make my own eyeshadows. I have too many eyeshadow brushes to count, but these are the ones that I just cannot live without, that I pretty much use in every single makeup look that I do, and they're constantly dirty. I clean them specifically for this video, so you're welcome. First, I want to talk about my favorite blending brushes. Now, most of these are Morphes, but I'm not an affiliate with Morphe. They're just inexpensive brushes, and these are really, really good, and they do a good job, and everybody can kind of afford them. The first one that I'm going to talk about is this right here. This is my absolute favorite blending brush. This is the Make It Forever Wavy 242, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I always go in with this brush. It's squirrel hair, so it's super soft, and I just cannot live without this brush. It's my absolute favorite. The next blending brush that I want to talk about is the Morphe M504. It's a super large, fluffy, this is what I use for like my all over shadow, my bone cream shadow. It's soft, and it just gets the job done quick, and it helps me to blend out also like darker, deeper shades with my transition. And I can't live without this brush. I love it. I have like 5 of these. The next one is the Morphe M441. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like a very fine, like dual fiber quality to it. It's got like short and long bristles, so that means that whenever you're going through the crease, it's going to buff out any of the edges that you have, and your eye makeup is going to look flawless, period. You can also use this on the face too. I use this brush for a lot of different things. My absolute favorite. Now these last 2 blending brushes that I'm going to talk about are more detailed blending brushes, and I feel like if you're going to be doing a very detailed makeup look, you're definitely going to want these. This is the Morphe 514. It's a baby version to the brush that I just talked about, and it is perfect if you want to get in the crease and have more definition and just not like really buff out the colors. It's perfect. Then this one is the Morphe 507. This is a small tapered blending brush. This is just a little bitty baby blending brush, and it's perfect for right underneath the lash line and just buffing away any like matte transition shades. These are all for matte eyeshadows. I am going to have a video of how to use blending brushes and how to blend your eyeshadow, so you will see that in that video. Now I'm going to talk about the lay down lid brushes and detail brushes. This right here is from IT Cosmetics. It's a fluffy all over packing brush, but it's very large. I use this for metallic eyeshadows. It's the Velvet Luxe Plush All Over Shadow 322, and it is absolutely amazing for putting down a metallic eyeshadow. It's dense, but it's not too dense. This is actually what I like to use for my NATASHA DENONA eyeshadows, and I love the handle on here. It has like this rubberized flex handle. All-time favorite. Then from the drugstore, this is from Target, Sonia Kashuk. The lettering has rubbed off on it, but it's like a small packing brush. It's very dense, and for me, the metallics that I like to use, you need like more dense. For the metallics that I like to use, like NATASHA DENONA, you do need like more dense, but like a lot of bristle brushes, so that one is perfect, I found. Now this brush right here, the Jaclyn Hill JH41, I don't know if you can see, This is a flat, but almost like an arrowhead brush. And the way this brush picks up product and places it down on your lid, it's so similar to your finger that it's almost scary. This brush is inexpensive and you would be crazy not to go pick it up. I have a few of Jaclyn Hill's brushes in here. Think what you want about her, but she did make some really excellent brushes. This one is also by Jaclyn Hill. This is the eye definer brush. Use this for putting down color near the waterline if you want a tight line. This is the Jaclyn Hill JH43. It's a good brush. You can get this at other places, but it's good. Now this brand I found at Walgreens and I just haven't stopped using this brush. I just love it. It's a perfect size. It's a pencil brush and this is really for precise. Now I'm going to talk about my all-time favorite face brushes, and as I said, I have so many brushes, but these are just my top ones. I have other brushes that I love, but these are the ones that are my go-tos. Every single makeup look, I need it. This is a beauty blender. I don't have to stay here long. Everybody knows what a beauty blender is, and I haven't found a sponge that I like more than this one. It is expensive. It's like 20 bucks for a sponge. It's ridiculous, but the way that it applies, you can't go wrong. Next is this Mamba right here. This is the Heavenly Luxe Jumbo Powder number 3. This brush, I know it looks so large, but if you like want to quickly put on your face powder, I put this like all over my face because I use very light layers of powder, and it buffs that powder into your foundation and makes it look like your skin. This is a brush I can't live without, and I absolutely adore this brush. Next is also from IT Cosmetics. You're going to see a lot of these types of brushes. It's a dual fiber stippling brush. It's the Flawless Powder number 202, and it's just like heaven, like putting it on your face. Like if I don't use this brush, I go over in light layers with this powder brush right here. If I want like a more natural face powder, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. This one is from the drugstore. This is from Flower Beauty Cosmetics, and it's perfect for multiple things. Mainly I use it for concealer underneath the eye, but also it's really good for getting that precision highlight or definition, and I love this brush. The name has rubbed off on it, but I'll see if I can find it and put a little picture right there. This one is from Real Techniques. This is the setting brush from Real Techniques, and you can get this in like a little pack with like 3 other brushes in it. I have about 3 of these, and I have them in every bag. It's perfect for setting underneath your eye. It's perfect for trying to push powders into the nose. I mean, I love this brush. I've had this brush for a very long time, and I bought so many of them that I would never be without it. Next is this Sephora brush. This is the Sephora Pro Angle Diffuser number 60, and this brush, if you can see, it's on an angle, and it's also dual fiber. So when I use this for bronzer, if I want like a really cut bronzer, and it just hugs your cheek in such a way that you feel like Queen Elizabeth, and it just buffs it in there, and it's so flawless, and it looks so diffused, and you don't have to put a lot of work into it. All of these brushes make my makeup application so much easier. Very good brush. Again, with the Jaclyn Hill brushes, this is my bronzer brush. It reminds me of the Marc Jacobs bronzer brush, but it's very inexpensive, and if you are an Ulta or a Morphe store, you should go get it. It's the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH02 brush, and it's just a fluffy, soft. The only negative to this brush is it gets dirty very quickly, but I only use it for one thing and one thing only, bronzer. And I use only like 1 tone of bronzer. It's beautiful. It's so soft that you just almost can't believe that it's so inexpensive. Jaclyn Hill really outdid herself with this brush. Good job, Jaclyn. Next is my foundation brush. This is by IT Cosmetics. A lot of people use this brush. It is the Precision and All Over dual brush. I also have a brown one. It's the same exact brush. This buffs in your foundation and makes your face look so flawless. This is perfect brush. All around perfect brush. I love it. Now this next brush is a brush that I saw on Kathleen Light's favorite brushes video, and then I went and picked it up immediately because it just looked perfect for me. And of course, it's a dual fiber stippling brush. It's a goat hair brush, and it's got such, you can see the, like, you can feel the layers, and like in this brush there's very short bristles at the bottom and then very thin ones at the top, and it's so soft. It's the Straight and Wavy 122 by Makeup Forever. I use this for all my powders, but I specifically use this pretty much for one thing, which is my Hourglass like incandescent trio. You'll see this definitely in my face whenever I do you'll definitely see this in the tutorial I do my face makeup in. I need this brush every single time. You can also use this for bronzer, blush, all of your face powders, but I specifically use it for the all over like glow. This next one is again by Sephora. This is a Sephora Pro Contour 79. I don't use this for contour. I use this for underneath the eye and also around my nose. Sometimes like I'll use it to like sweep around my cheek because it's so small and precise, and I use it for highlighting my face powders because the other brushes that I have are so large. So that's that. Next, and no, it's not the last one from Jaclyn Hill, but this is my only blush brush. Now, before I had this, I had a few other blush brushes that I really liked, but this one took the spot and has never come down from her throne, the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH06. This is very similar to the Smashbox blush brush, and it's just it's like perfect for hugging your cheek and getting that diffused blush. Now I don't use any other blush brush. This is the only one that I use, period. Some of these other brushes, like I'm okay with switching them out for like a tutorial if they're dirty, but this one I never switch it out. I always go grab it even if it's dirty, and I just like wipe it on the back of the towel and like wipe it on the back of the towel and good to go. This next brush is very extra. It's the Kat Von D 40 brush. It's a precision brush, and this has also very like multiple uses, but as you can see it's flat on one side, and but also it has like a little groove right here, so you can get underneath the lash line and really buff out your lower lash line shade. If you want it to be super smoky, you can contour the nose with this. Sometimes I don't really do that much, but you can also, I like to use this for really precisely getting contour if I'm doing a cream contour around my mouth, or like just precision. And it's a synthetic brush, so you can use it for creams, you can use it for powders. It's beautiful. This next one is by Real Techniques. This is what I really use for my contour because I use really good powders, or I use my own powders that I make also. And this one is very precise. It's angled. It's the Real Techniques 004 in the unicorn packaging, and it just hugs your cheek perfectly. It's small. You can use it this way, or if you turn it, it's a little bit thinner, so you can really get in there and chisel out. I love that one. There's two more. This one is by IT Cosmetics, again another stippling brush. The IT Cosmetics Highlight and Blending Brush number 223, and what do you know, this is exactly what I use it for. I use this for highlighting, and I use it for the more diffuse highlighting, and I get it in my highlighting areas. And then I go in with this Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH09, also the Morphe, there's another one that's not by Jaclyn Hill, it's the same exact brush. And then I get in there and I do a more precise highlighting. I love these two together. Well, there you have it, you guys, my favorite makeup brushes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video or you learned something in this video. I can't wait to start this new series where I'm going to show you guys how to do your makeup and how to get really good effects with your makeup and how to use these tools that I just talked about. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, and I really appreciate it. Comment down below if you have any questions or concerns, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.